I'm learning to be happy through everything. I know that I'm one of God's chosen ones, and I feel like sometimes I am hit with a lot all at once. I'm always hit with like life-changing decisions. I always have a lot on my load, and it's like I have other people depending on me. So it's like I cannot break, I can't fall under pressure. But when you're a strong individual, it's like when you want to cry, you can't, because you got people watching you. You got people that love you, that depend on you, watching you. And when life is getting too tough, I'm learning to be happy through it all. Even though like my life, sometimes it doesn't go the way I want it to go, I still want to remain happy. I know God does not want us to question him, but I'm not gonna lie, I have a lot of things that I go through to where I question. Sometimes I'm like, I just don't understand, God. What is your move? Why is this happening? I don't understand what you want me to do. Like I just don't understand. But it's like I gotta stay grounded, and I have to trust any decision that he makes. And sometimes the things that I go through, it keeps me up at night. Sometimes I have to cry. I've been going to sleep peacefully, but waking up crying. Right? Before, I will be ashamed. I'm like, why are you crying? But lately, I have been letting God do his work. I have been letting God work on me. I have been listening to God. So when I wake up in the middle of the night and I cry, I just allow myself to sit up and cry. Right? Sit up, cry, whatever it is. I pray about it and I go back to sleep. But it's like, I don't want to carry those heavy loads anymore. I just want to give it all and put it all on God. But it's just really, really hard. When God has chosen you, you're like, man, like how much are you going to put on me? Like, what are you trying to teach me? What am I not learning? Because I need to learn, because I just don't want to keep going through this same cycle. And also being such a strong person, the strong person of your family, just a strong person in general, I feel like you get hit with more. You get challenged more. And it's like, sometimes you go through things and you're like, okay, like this may break me. I feel like it's going to break me, but it doesn't. You get stronger. Once I think something is over, once I think I master something, it's like, boom, like I'm getting slapped with something else. These videos are so therapeutic for me. I'm able to show up. I'm able to come to you guys and speak how I'm feeling, and I'm able to just express myself, and I'm able to share with others. And it's great when you have others that can relate to what you're saying. You guys may think I sound crazy, but I thought I was the only one going through them. And then the more I started to open up, I started to realize, no, I'm not the only one going through it. There's other people that are going through it as well. Yeah, your girl has been getting hit with a lot of things in her life right now. I feel like something greater is coming. It's like, through everything, are you still going to keep your faith? Through everything, are you still going to trust that God is going to bring you through it? And not only that, I got to start trusting myself. I got to start trusting my gifts. I got to start trusting who I am. When I follow God, it doesn't always feel right. I had these past 2 days where God had me apologizing to people. God has been speaking to me, and it's really hard, honestly, to be like God. I was telling my grandmother, I said, when they were spitting on God and stuff like that, I'm sorry, you're not spitting on me. Me trying to be like God has been difficult for me, because I don't want to obey him. He's been having me reach out to people and apologize to people. And no, I have not been getting the response that I expected. The old me, I wouldn't even reach out. Like, the old me is like, nah, forget that. I'm not saying nothing to you. But God has been telling me, like, you need to do this. You need to apologize to this person. You need to make amends with this person. And I've been doing that. Does it feel good? No, because I feel like those people owe me an apology. That's how I feel. But it's like, I'm just following what God's saying, but I don't like the way it feels. I don't like the storms that come my way. I don't always like to have to be the bigger person and rise to the occasion, but I'm just going to trust that God is working with me. I'm just going to trust that I'm doing all this for a bigger purpose. I'm just going to trust that I'm going to get through all my trials and tribulations, because lately I be feeling like, God, like my legs are a little shaky. Sometimes I be feeling like I can't get through a lot of things that I'm being hit with. Sometimes things just don't be lining up. Like, I'm like, I just don't see it. You know, even when it comes to me being a person, sometimes I question who I am, because people are not accepting of who I am. People don't like the way I am. The way I am bothers people. Me being so assertive, me being so aggressive, me being so passionate, me speaking my mind, me staying true to who I am. People don't always like it. So it's like, I'm constantly questioning, like, my purpose. I'm constantly questioning like how things are going to turn out. But I'm learning to just trust who I am as a person and trusting that God is behind me. You have not because you ask not. Now you're asking me, and I'm giving you what you're asking me. But you got to be appreciative and you got to trust me. So it's just learning that, man, and just taking life day by day and just trusting that everything's gonna be okay and not always getting into my feelings.